Ah, babes in love. What's good, people? Them. What now, right? What now? What we gonna do now? See what babes in love tap said. What are we going to do now? Mm. There she go. There she go. There she go.
Ooh, ooh. Hey, handsome.
What babes in love?
Babe, listen, I'm just like, how you feeling today, baby? Talk to me, because I need to know that first.
What we gonna do now? Now
Okay.
everybody started that. When I
So
first
right now,
beginning,
I,
all this shit ain't no justice, man. They
this
not gonna get no justice.
this is like a trigger. You know, it's like another trigger for people who are and who have been in tune. So here's the thing. First, I want to start by just going into detail, and hopefully, we could dedicate this segment to, Breonna Taylor, what to, even look into yourself and what we should really try to understand. The justice system was pretty much designed for us to, or for people to face a jury of their peers. To pretty much go forward and say, look, this person has wronged me, and I have this amount of evidence to prove that they wronged me. Here's the evidence. And it's up to the jury of your peers to hear the case in its entirety based on, whatever facts you can provide, hear it out, and then make a determination. The justice system fails you when it stops you at the gate. It fails you when it stops you at the gate. That's what's happening right now. Not indicting these officers based on what they've done. There was a life lost. You know what I'm saying? So you can do murder, you can do homicide, manslaughter, you can do all of this. First degree, second degree, third degree. Because it all shows intent. It shows, all of that. Now, when you think about murder, right? They say to meet the burden of proof for murder, you have to have mens rea and actus rea, right? So the mens rea is, the mental. It's you meaning to do it, and the actus rea is the action. So so if you don't have both burdens, no, you can't charge them with murder. Granted, that's where you have manslaughter and the degrees of that. So the fact that I'm only seeing wanton or wanton, whatever the hell, however you pronounce it, endangerment, it was just like a slap on the wrist, because the grand jury can only look at the facts based on the charges put forth. If you don't give charge after charge for them to look at and standard for them to look at, you can't put forward something that's so vague and just like, okay, you're going to charge them with something and they're probably not going to meet that burden of proof for it to move forward. Right?
Yeah.
Now we want to go into what the hell this charge mean that he was charged with. You know what I'm saying? What does that mean that he was charged with? Wanton endangerment. I looked it up. I said, let me look this shit up, because who knows? Right? So wanton is pretty much like it's an undisciplined, unruly, you know what I'm saying, unrestrained, just reckless behavior. That's what wanton is. And endangerment is conduct that is reckless and could produce death or bodily harm to another. That's just pretty much in those terms, right? Now, when you put those two together, it's like, okay, reckless endangerment that cause physically bodily harm to people. If you're charged with that, how much time can you do?
5 years max.
Max. What's the least amount of time you can do?
I don't know the least.
None.
Oh.
Right? So now this is why there's slaps in the face, because you have that. Now you say the most serious charges were never on the table, were never considered to begin with, which they will meet the burdens of proof for those charges, like manslaughter in maybe the second degree, because you can say it was proven that he was reckless. So manslaughter in the second degree, because that says that you created the death of somebody you may not have intended to, but your actions did. And you're going to be charged with because your actions caused the murder or the death of somebody else without the intention. You could be charged with that. The fact that they weren't really charged with any of that is just like, no. And then the fact that it's like at the door, another slap in the face. You don't even get to move forward to the jury of your peers to decide. You don't. So in the grand jury process, it's crazy. The whole thing is just like, how could y'all not be enraged of what's happening right now in your face? This is a trigger for Trayvon Martin. It's a slam dunk case. And the fact that they did not charge Zimmerman with what they should have charged him with is why he walked. It is not the grand jury's fault. They can only do based on because they are not people, they're jury of your peers. So they go out there and they pick 23 people with probably about 9 alternates, just in case somebody call out a day. They fill your spot. They have those people there. So they can come and say, all right, this is what the case is. These are what the charges are. This is what I want you to look at. Very direct. I'm guiding you and telling you what I want you to see.
Mm-hmm.
So how the hell can we be surprised that this is the verdict? We should have been preparing for this. It wasn't no, we demand justice. No, before we get you, they get their hands on you, we got our hands on you. You locked up, and we're gonna hold your ass down until they come back with some sense.
We should have knew it was gonna be no charges the amount of time. If they was gonna bring charges, they would have brought charges. The reason they took so long was because they was trying to find a way to try to please the people and make sure that the officers walk at the same time. When they figured out we could charge them with this, we could set it up with this. We'll straight the top. You will go to court. You'll win it. Don't worry about it. You'll just be, you know what I mean?
And we have to start intervening on even on this level. We don't want them to arrest the cops. We want them to convict them, because even with an indictment, they indicted that one cop for wanton endangerment. He gonna walk off, and even if he get charged, he can serve no time and be like, okay, it's done. So why are we so like, it's just crazy.
This is why I fell back before. Because for some reason, we know the system fucks us all day, every day. And then when something happens to us, we turn to that same system and say, do right by us. And they never do right by us. They never do right by us. If we do it, life. 30 years, 40 years, 139 years. They gave a nigga 339 years. You know what I'm saying? For the police, for white America, they don't face the same charges. They don't deal with it the same way. We wasting our time going back and forth, marching, protesting. That's not going to ever get us anywhere. Now everybody's starting to see now the tempo everybody at right now, that's the tempo I live on. Like this is where you need to be at all times. Let's go. Burn the motherfucker down. If we were still looting and we were still protesting and mobbing out and that shit, rioting, like everybody would stop the looting. And no, take that shit. Fuck up everything. Because then they would have been brought charges. They would have said, we've got to sacrifice you. Y'all three got to get sacrificed because we can't let them take the whole city. Now they back, the pressure's off. They're back just holding up flags and walking down the street screaming at the police. They can deal with that. They can't deal with you fucking everything up. People moving. I don't want to live here anymore. I'm selling my property. You know what I'm saying? The only way that they're going to respect us is when we force them to. When a police officer kills somebody, you can't go home. Not your entire life change. When we catch you, it's on. You can't go home anymore. And if you do, they're at your house. They're armed and they're at your house. If other police want to come and protect you, then y'all gonna have to truly protect him. You're gonna have to say, "I'm here. I'm here to die for you, Fred." Because then they're gonna start letting with. I'm here to die for you, Fred. And we got to put their backs against the wall the way our backs is against the wall. This shit is no other way. The conversations, the court systems, the media, the protesting. I don't give a fuck what quote you say. You can come up with the best statement in the fucking world right now. All of the black bloggers, everybody activism, you can't say nothing now. There's nothing to say. No power, there's no power now. We have no power. They violated everything. They shitted on you in the system. Now they're telling you, listen, this is what we're charging them with. Be happy. Now what? Now what? We're gonna wait till it happen again? And this is what I said. If this is what's going on with them for busting shots in the crib and hitting the lady that was asleep, he gonna walk. The mother dudes walk. He gonna walk too. What's gonna happen with George Floyd? We was doing our job. All we did was have our knee on his neck. We didn't know he was going to die. We didn't mean to do that. It was an accident. Like, y'all let these dudes walk and they was busting shots. So of course we walking. And then what we gonna do? Oh, this gotta stop. This is good. This shit is over and over and over and over.
So here's the thing, like, just to paint a picture, and this is why I want to encourage everybody that, you know, like we said in previous segments, everybody have a different role to play in this fight for liberation, because, you know, everybody have different skills. And, you know, it's just like to paint the picture of what the grand jury process is to know that this is something that we have to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because the grand jury process, right, is an extremely intimidating process, right? There's nobody, extremely private. There's nobody there but the grand jury, your attorney, the prosecutor, you as the witness, and the stenographer. That's it. They are skilled and trained to ask questions in certain ways to trick up your mind. If you're not skilled to think that way, then you'll say yes to a question that they asked you, and you're like, wait, no, like I didn't. You asked, you know. And the thing about, go ahead. I'm sorry.
The system is not in our favor. It don't matter how the system works. It's gonna always work against us. We can't never sit down and be hoping and praying, okay, I hope they're gonna work in our favor this time. We got all the evidence. We got video footage. They completely wrong. She was asleep. She couldn't have did nothing. They're gonna walk every time because the way it's their system. They design it. They know the ins and outs. They know the laws to put forth that, like you said, they're gonna put these crimes. You don't meet the bearing for these charges. You don't meet them. So we're gonna charge you with what you don't meet. So when the trial plays out, you can't be found guilty. He didn't do that. It was manslaughter. But they didn't charge me with that. So I'm gonna walk on this. Black people, as we gotta do, we gotta stop asking the system to do that. The system is already in play. It is what it is. We need our own system. And right now we don't have our own system, but black people, we ignorant and we all angry. Fuck that. Wow the fuck out. When we start wilding the fuck out, they will, yo, this can't be the same way it was when it was looted and rioted. There was no time for fuck sports. Nobody cared about the NBA. No, we got to stop rioting. This is getting out of hand. They robbed the Gucci store. They took everything. They're robbing diamond stores. This has to stop. That's what they wanted to stop. When that was going on, there was no questions. Everybody was saying, hey, I stand with black people. I'm with the black people. I don't rob my store. Listen, you know, I'm going to donate $1 million to the cause. Everybody took a stand. It was immediately because they don't want to be attacked. We got to stay on that level all day until we good now. Until you understand now. Until you understand, yo, we gonna do that.
As long as we're spending time, as long as we're spending time fighting them, they're still safe. We have to retract and rebuild. We have to build our own. Now, see, here's the thing. If 100,000 of us show up on the land and we pulling up, this ours. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, we taking, this is it. Like, you're going to have to give it to us or we taking it, because we're not staying amongst this. And when we start making mass, now we're not exiting the U.S., when we start making mass like migrations and systems where we're not even economically benefiting from us anymore.
We can't even get that started. We are on defense. We got to get them off our necks. And so they can say, oh, okay, we can't just violate them anymore. And then when they know that, now we can build our own. We're going to build our own. They're going to do the same thing again. They're going to come in, whoop, 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 Find everybody, permit everybody. Your building is too close to this building. You got to build closer to the sidewalk. And they're gonna take everything, and we're gonna be fucked over all over again. Everybody gonna be in court with $100,000 worth of fines. If these
I
fines,
think right now is the best time. Right now may be the best time for us to motherfucking, if
we on defense, man.
we can have a million dreams, but I mean, I promise you this. If it has to take, it can't. It's not going to be on massive scales. You have to you start that and establish it, keep it going, build it, and keep it moving, because right now we are a target, and right now this taught us, this told us pretty much everything we need to know, again, and it's just not, it's a confirmation that this is the world we live in, and they can come in your house.
This is what I said. We got to change. This shit is getting, it's already been out of hand. It's out of whack. They're killing kids. They're killing elderly people. They're killing people with licensed weapons. You I'm licensed. I did everything right. You can't, this is a good gun right here. You can't I'm with my baby. Man, we don't give a fuck about that. Nigga, I'm hitting you, boom, 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 nigga. What? If this gun moves to the left, she getting hit too, nigga. We gotta stop this shit. We can't, this cannot be an argument after a murder. We can't talk after you let your gun go. There's no conversation. Yo, you shot that. Yo, we want him. We can't have him. Then we'll take y'all. And give him the fuck. I don't give a fuck about Fred. We don't care about Fred. Fred, you can't keep Fred. I'm not dying for you, Fred. If they come over here, Fred's in the basement.
So here's the thing. This is something that just came to me. Do you think this will work? Because I think it would take far longer for us to to really move on and build. It would take far longer for us. But here's the thing. I believe that every police interaction is our business, and it's our responsibility. When I see a police officer interacting with a young black boy in the neighborhood, my blood starts boiling.
Yeah.
Because I know that there's a possibility that I may pull off and that young man may never make it home to his mother. So I need to pull over my car, and I need to get out this car, and I need this officer to feel my presence, and I need for every black person that see it. There are no police interactions that's not our business, because this is how we're getting killed. This is how we're getting murdered. George Floyd, 8 minutes. You mean to tell me somebody couldn't bop that nigga over his head? 9 minutes. Nobody couldn't intervene, and everybody standing around. It's time for us to move in unison to say, we are all intervening now. Since you don't know how to use your power, we're going to make sure. And the thing about it is, when you take him, we don't know if he's going to come back. So issue him a ticket, let him pay that shit online, and let him go. Because you're not taking him from here.
Hey, listen, this is what I said. This has been going on.
That protection is needed.
Forever since I could remember. Just running up in the building, violating. Niggas got to fight with police violating the kids. Police busting shots at niggas on a late night. People don't believe that this happening. This shit has been going on for forever. There's no other way. Even in the ghettos of America, of the whole entire world, the police is certain place. You go to certain places in Jamaica, you go to certain places in third world countries, the police pull up, nigga, get the, what's up? Never mind. We got a call about it, but forget it. Get back in the car. Come on. It's 40 of them, and they all got guns. There's 2 of us. I'm leaving. The point of me calling for backup for 20 cops to pull up, and there's still 40 of them, is senseless. I'm not dying for this. I don't care that you guys are smoking weed and playing music loud. Your neighbor's going to have to deal with it now. I'm leaving.
Yep.
That's how it's going to go. We have to take these stands. They have to know that we'll do the time. We'll die. If it's going to take my life, I'm taking yours, though. When the police is ready, you'll get out the car. Listen. Calm your voice down, because you're going to have to kill me. I'm going to kill you. And you win, you face that from every black man that you face from now on. You got him, but you're going to have to get me. Nobody wants to deal with that. That's the only way to change it. All of these people walking, they got in Louisville right now, they got the white militants walking around strapped up. And in Portland, they had the whites. In Seattle, they had the white militants walking around strapped up. They walking around acting like they ready to go. It's time to force them to go. You walking around strapped up, you ready to go. It's time.
My brain is like
it's time for us to go. The white people, these KKK, they want to smoke. They pulling up to a protest that we having for a black woman that was murdered by the police. The white militants is pulling up armed in their gear, walking through it like Trump, nigga. They want to smoke. It's time to hit it's time to start it. It's time to don't come to the protest unless you armed. Fuck the laws. Fuck the laws. Like you said, they don't care about the laws. They'll shoot through the crib. Fuck the law, nigga. We got to start. Fuck the law. We all strapped out here. Not only is there 200,000 people in front of the White House, there's 200,000 armed people in front of the White House. All right? You're going to treat us differently. There is no pushing. There is no tear gassing. You will speak to us. Please leave, please. You don't want to just start shooting. Because now you know at these amount of numbers, some of y'all going to get hit too. You know what I'm saying? No U.S. soldier is in the army and plans to die on U.S. soil. In the civil act, that's not what they joined the army for. That I'm saying that's gonna cause them to be like, General, listen, you're gonna have to talk to Big Bro, because you know what I'm saying. These people look at them. Yo, bro, it's a red dot on me right now. I'm not doing this to. First of all, I'm black, bro. I'm not killing these black people. It's going to be people that stand for that. It's going to some of them that's going to join our side. And if nothing else happens and it just goes, then at least they understand, like, yo, these people died here for this. There's going to be 200, 400, 500, a million more people on the way. This is Sparta, nigga. This is Sparta. Everybody is coming, because that type of shit is motivation to our soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game is over. That's why I said the game is over, man. Everything is over. It is goal time. It is goal time. There's nothing else to discuss. You can have any opinion in the world that you want to have. The police aren't bad. All the police aren't the same. My son's a cop. I'm a cop. We're all not like that. Whatever, nigga. You take that uniform off, you drive through with your tents, you go through, they pull you over, they see that you black, and they don't get the conversation that you tell them, yo, I'm a cop too. What? Shut up. He was reaching to try to show, he was saying something, and he was reaching. I wasn't going to give him time to get what he was trying to get out.
Yep.
They'll learn that after the fact. Well, he must have been, if he was a cop, he must have been on drugs or something. You know what I mean? Oh, come on, man. This game is over. This shit is over. It's over. It's over. It's to the point where they got documentaries about how the police violated niggas through a time, the 90s. We used to fuck them up. We used to steal shit from them. We used to give them drugs to sell. And if they didn't sell it, we kill them. We fucking do all type of shit to these niggas. You got this shit documented where people are making money off of the police, the ex-police telling you what they used to do. And we go into court trying to say, hey, the police aren't right. They're violating us. And the system is saying, well, we don't see it. What proof do you have? Look at fucking Netflix. Look at any movie that you've watched ever with police corrupt. Where do you think these ideas come from? You think this shit just, I'm thinking it'll be ill idea if we just had a crooked cop. No, nigga. Training day is real. It's a real idea. That's how those level of detectives operate. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get high and ride around here and violate and fuck everything up that we can, because you can't do nothing.
And they playing target practice on us in the hood. They playing target practice on us.
I'm King Kong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't. The only way to stop that mentality is to put that ass down. You King Kong? Okay, let's find out, nigga. Let's find out. No help, no support. You want to be King Kong Dolo. Let's see if you can handle the jungle Dolo. It's time for that pressure. It's time for 2 police. It's time for 6 cops walking through the projects. Hell no. If you gonna put me on this detail, we're gonna need half the precinct, because they're gonna kill me in it. I quit. Fuck it. Write me up, send me home, whatever. But I'm not going to the projects, especially a white officer. Hell no, I'm not going to East New York in the projects. No. No. It's time for them to feel the same way when you see two black boys like, yo, why y'all don't go over here and get, why I'm not going up? Hell no, you crazy. There's gonna be mad police over there. You know they're gonna violate you. They're gonna pull us over, they're gonna do something. You know it ain't even worth the risk going. It's time for them to feel the same way. It's time to be afraid of Black America again. Fuck this. We all together. I'm with them. No. It's time for them to be afraid. It's time for white women. I'm afraid of Black people. We got to get back to that. Give them a reason to start doing shit before they do shit. Like, bitch, I know what you thinking. The look in your, when I walked in here, I know what you thinking. I'm punching you in your face. I didn't do anything, bitch, but you know what you was thinking. So they understand our level to see where we at with it. We ain't playing with you, man. We not playing with you. You can play these games if y'all want to. This shit is on. It is go time. And if we don't see that, then every round to go until it's your turn.
I just have to say,
and ain't nothing else.
It's so much going on right now. It's so much emotions and it's so much grounds to be covered. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's like we have to start with nobody dies anymore. This is it. Like anytime you see a police, and this is why, anytime you see a police interaction, you gotta, I don't give a fuck if it's on a highway, you gotta pull over. Mm-hmm. Because they need to feel the presence of, not friendly presence. They know at a time like this, these people are angry. If I pull a trigger right now, I might not leave up out of this motherfucker. Now is the time they'll think that. Now is the time to build these new systems of protection around each other. Self-love. If I'm protecting you from the police, I ain't got time to shoot you if I see you next week on my block. Oh shit, that's a bro. But look, when I remember you. We not at war with each other no more, bro. This war is bigger than us now. Cause you get pulled over 4 or 5 times a day, and so do I. So we gotta spend some time looking after each other. But it's just dreams, right? Dreams. Will it ever happen? Is it possible? Because too many of us want to mind our business or record just so that we could go viral.
Man, Black time for Black people to do what we know. Wild the fuck out. We all know how to wild the fuck out. It's called for. It's time to fuck your job up.
We 15 minutes past the curfew. What is looking like out there, y'all? Y'all see what's going on? Y'all hear what's going on? Let us know. I'm trying to know. I'm trying to get.
They set it up. They like, we know what they're gonna do. Let's just set it up right now so we can arrest everyone legally, so no one can say you're not supposed to be out here. This shit is, it's a game.
And here's the thing: a case this high profile, he could have took that shit all the way up to anybody to say, nobody here knows what's going on, but these people at the top know what this verdict is about to be, or what this decision is about to be, and they're making the order to shut everything down.
What they say about equality and the women feminists and all that. This was a woman judge, right? The end of the day, you're supposed to look at this and be like, I don't give a. I mean, she Black, and she may have been from the hood. She may have been a lot of things. But I know a woman didn't threaten y'all. Like, I know a woman did not get out of her bed, grab a gun, and bust shot. You know what I mean? That's not how we operate. Y'all shot that woman. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was by mistake. And she died. She had a family. I'm going to at least charge you with her life. You know what I mean? If y'all can figure that out in trial to get you off, then they're going to have to do that. But I got to make sure you got to face this trial. Because you can't. I'm a woman.
I don't know. There's so many.
Woman, how can I not? How can you not? That's why I say when we come together with all of this, every women, you got to stop this shit. These Black women, no, sis, this is not. You're not cool here. Because how you look like that, because you talk like that, because you're willing to help us. No, you still can't come to the cookout. No, this is an exclusive team. And your skin gets you in. You don't meet the requirements. Sorry. And go. And that's just it. The same way they do us. This is a Black tie. I'm sorry. You can't come in. You don't have the right. shoes on. Sorry. No, y'all niggas y'all don't have the right skin. We gotta, man, listen, man, I don't know. All I would know is it's either time to live or it's time to die.
And we not living because they just like, this is not a way to live.
Control too much. They control. Shit. You put 20 of them on the right place. Ain't nobody doing shit. Everybody like, man, I'm getting the fuck out of here. That's what I'm doing. You can't live if they want it. They say ain't no living, ain't no living.
You know, and it's just crazy because they designed this whole shit, you know, to really work against us. And you know, when you don't know, you just don't know. And it's like, in any case, you go with as many charges as possible. When they go high profile, they want to get rid of let's take the lesser charges off the table, which means the lesser charges was what? Assault.
But you see the Attorney General?
Battery.
Black man, married to a white woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Love that white woman. Now we voting but we want everybody to vote for this Sleepy Joe to get this other black woman in office, married to a white man. And we thinking she not like him. We think she not like him. She's the same thing as this motherfucker. If she wasn't running for vice president, if she was in his shoes, she'd do the same fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I bet you if they ask her that question, she won't even stand against him. She'll say something like, well, I don't know the details. I'm not sure. I don't want to say what he did was wrong because I'm not in the investigation.
It's unfortunate.
Same fucking thing.
When discrimination is on the table, all rights to confidentiality should go. You don't have the right to like he played it safe the whole time by saying, I can't go into this, a private matter. The grand jury proceedings are very private. They're very confidential. You know, you can't discuss the details of the grand jury proceedings. When it's a case this high profile, we need cameras in there. You know what I'm saying? It may not need to be the press, but every courthouse have those cameras in the back of the courtroom that they can activate to bring that shit live to the people, because we all need to see it. And when you have all of these eyes, even on the grand jury proceeding, it forces accountability for them to say, we did charge them with everything. When you go into the grand jury proceeding, you don't know what the hell they put on that paper. When they're giving it to the grand jury and what they're telling the grand jury to look into, you don't know that. This is why it's like, you know what? Like you said, why are we constantly going through this and asking the system to give us love and respect and safety that we didn't come here for that. We came here to be mules. We came here to work. We came here to be cash cows. And now that we no longer wish to be cash cows, off with your head. Because they feel like, oh, hell no. This is our money. It's going against us. It's like your slaves is turning on us now. The
American justice system, right? We got people right now that's like, yo, I got locked up. What did you do? Nothing. Yeah, I was walking down the block. Police pulled up on me, locked me up. Nigga saying I robbed somebody. You be sitting there like, I'm going home because I ain't robbed nobody. Like, let me see the judge and shit. And then they like, yo, the guy said you was you. He pointed you out in the lineup. You're like, what? I ain't robbed nobody. That's crazy. Ain't no proof. You go to court. Now they talking, listen, man, this guy's talking about testifying against you. They offering this. I wouldn't go take it to trial. You know what I'm saying? You like, but I ain't robbed. I'm like, what proof they have? They don't need it. They got a witness. Like, I'm telling you, he's saying you did this to him. You be like, yo, I'm about to go to jail. I'm about to sit up for 3 years for going outside. You know what I'm saying? The system worked like that against us like that. When it's on our favor, they just change the rules. Like, all right. Well, this is what we can do. We'll work something out with the paperwork. We'll change the law. We're not going to charge you like this. This shit is a game. We can't play the game. Cannot play the game. Even our black judges, our black district attorneys, our black politicians, none of them is in the fight the way we in the fight. So they playing the game on their side. They just got our face for the representation for them to say, hey, there's colors here too. That we have a whole bunch of colors here. The colors know they roles. They act just like the white boy. They do the same thing, if not worse. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop this shit. We can't play this game. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid, man. As a parent, if you are a parent or older sibling or something like that, and your younger sibling or your child constantly coming to you, it's like, yo, what happened? This guy punched me in the head. The guy punched me in the head. Punching me in. You fight back. Fight back. All right. You told the teacher you did this. You tried to avoid it. You tried to talk. You did. When he hit you, hit him back. That's it. There's nothing. Every time your kid keeps, but mommy, he's still hitting me. Did you hit him back? No.
Well, that's why I keep hitting you.
And eventually, you're gonna get so angry to where you'll hit him, or you'll go hit the other little kid. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. There's no peace. There's no peace. We can't be peaceful about anything. They shooting through our signal. We throwing up a sign, getting your one finger getting shot off. You're like, yo, I was throwing up peace. We don't care. The fuck out of here. We just out here to catch free rec. Y'all target practice. They gassing, they shooting gas, rubber bullets at people's face, aiming that shit, trying to hit you in your face. You be like, yo, I'm an 18-year-old Indian kid. Why would you shoot me in my face? Like, you know I'm just out here repping for some freedom shit. And you shot me in my face. You knocked my eye out. And he like, shouldn't have been out here. I don't give a fuck. They just doing that to set the tone, to let niggas know. If you want to come to this protest, just know shit like your eye might get knocked out. So we got to set our tone. Yo, you want to be shooting niggas with gas can, knocking out eyes? We knocking y'all niggas' temple off. So now you know. They're like, oh, don't let the gas off. We come in peace, y'all. We just here because don't attack, please. Yeah, man. It's time for us to get on this shit. We got too many real people in this world to still be playing this game. This game. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Frederick Douglass, Nat Turner, they was all preaching the same thing years ago. We gotta go. It's time to go. Blow for blow. When they pull up, ninky, ninky, banga, banga, throw a bomb. Fuck it. It's time to go. It's time to go. The more of them that come, the more of us come. It's time for everybody. This shit is not just an eruption in California. Every ghetto in America is standing up against the people right now.
I mean, you
can't send the National Guard everywhere. You can't send the U.S. Army everywhere. You can't send them. Everybody can't be everywhere. It can't be. It's time for us to make them, to show. You see how they say the corona and all that? It kind of, it forced America it pushed America's back against the wall. Are you the richest country in the world? Can you take care of everyone in your country? Like, yeah, we do have the money. Here's $2 trillion, a check for everyone. We have this money. We can your back was against the wall, we can do it. It's time for us to put their back against the wall. Y'all niggas acting like y'all want to kill us. Y'all want to treat us like slaves. Y'all want to treat us like we 3/5 of a man. All right, motherfucker. There's you, there's me, blow for blow. Let's see if a 3/5 of a man can put your ass down. Who's gonna lead this arena, nigga? It's time for that hand-to-hand action. You want to be a white boy? You an MMA? This nigga's a hood nigga. He be smoking weed and drinking. Okay, you feel confident enough? Go then, nigga. It's time to go, officer. Fuck your badge. You know how the court shit work for you. You getting off anyway. You can kill me with your bare hands. I'm punching you in your mouth, nigga. It's time to go. It's time for them to be met with that energy. Because if you want this smoke, let's make this bitch the arena smoked out. Did you come here to smoke? Do you really want this? It's time. If we're not giving it up like that, we might as well bow down or start playing the game with them. Like, hey, hey, officer, how you doing? Good morning. Hey, you know what I mean? When they come at, I'm sorry, look, run through the crib now. I mean, I got a couple guys in there. I got some drugs over here. And I'm yo, I got some in my phone too. I be talking to a couple people. Got a prostitute in the basement. Just tell them and give it up. Like, yo, listen, I tell y'all now, I got a couple dollars, but get to the court, like, yo, this long bit of hop out right now. Y'all just give me this time. Work it. You might as well start playing it like that, because if you're not going straight out, play the next smartest route. Can't beat them, join them. That's the next best route. We gotta fight. If we not fighting, we always, what's gonna happen eventually when they just say fuck the game? When they say fuck the game, yo, bring out the shackles and put these bitches in factories. Amazon need 1 billion fucking workers. Fuck that. We need 1 billion fucking workers. And we tired of giving y'all niggas this money. Y'all gonna work here until we say you can't, nigga. What we gonna do then? Yo, we gonna have to march. Yo, they got people in here right now slaving them. Get the fuck out of here, man. This shit is crazy. We not doing nothing that's stopping that from happening. You know what I'm saying? Tulsa going, you know how many workers Tulsa about to need? Man, this slavery shit come right the fuck back, and they no paycheck. Fuck that. The American government can no longer afford to pay these motherfuckers. We gave out stimulus money all this time.
Yep.
Y'all gonna do this under a mandate? Such and such laws in full effect. Every man under this age must report here, and if not, there's a warrant for your arrest, nigga. Niggas gonna be like, oh heck, what we gonna do? Hide?
I don't know. I'm just like so. Like, there's a problem. And you know me, it's like, oh my God, we got a problem, we gotta fix it. So, I'm just like, I'm in ever problem solving mode with this issue, because it's something that needs to be solved, because I know I lived, my son lived, so descendants of me will come, you know what I mean? And it will be others, it will be other people, it will be other of my bloodline to come. And I just think that it's our responsibility to thrust them as far forward as we can in this fight, because it's not going to change if we don't force it to change. Like don't think that you're gonna walk in a store, they treat you different. I'm not walking in your store. You know what I'm saying? The thing about slave to the materials. You know what I'm saying? Slave to the materials. And it's nothing wrong with it. I'm not even gonna go into it, because that's when people start saying hate and all this other dumb shit. But it's that. You know what I'm saying? Is that right there? Find some Black-owned companies that cost the same amount as the brands you like.
But even that's what I say. That type of shit, it's cool to do. We can try to do that, but that ain't getting us no respect. That ain't.
It's not about respect. It's about moving in that lane of collective economics, bringing our money and everything together. This way, we don't need to interact with y'all. We don't need to interact with y'all.
Don't just interact with us.
We won't. No. But you know what? And like I said, this is why we are where we are, because we will never all be on the same page. And that's why I said everybody have to recognize the role that we play in this whole movement and just do your thing. And so many people just don't want to do their thing. They rather just sit around and that's it. They don't even want to talk about it. They don't even want to address it. They don't want to do any of that shit. They just want to just let it be. And it's unfortunate, because those be the targets. Those be the ones that happen to next. And we just have to pray for them. Pray for them and pray for everybody's safety. But like you said, savagery. Yeah. You got to get on your savagery shit.
But look, man, we got shit to do. So, peace, love, and soul.
Peace, love. That's how you do it.
Fight